Hey, what's up everybody? This is Christian Alva, and today this video is going out to Mr. Gary V, aka Gary Vaynerchuk, the man who has delivered such great books as Crush It and now his new one, The Thank You Economy. And all I want to say is, Gary, you're an inspiration, I know, to many as well as myself, and I often talk about you to some of my clients and friends and family and all that kind of stuff. And I've even probably, not sold millions or hundreds of books for you, but probably reached the hands of maybe 5 to 10 people by, word of mouth. So I was actually got this last night when I got home from work, and it was funny because it was really late at night, and I was like, the last time when I got Crush It, I was like, oh man, if I keep reading this, I'm not gonna put it down. So anyways, what I did was I skimmed through the chapter titles in the beginning just to see what they talked about, and it's kind of funny because I believe it's chapter 11 talks about JDV hotels, and it's really funny because I'm in Long Beach, California, and the JDV company actually bought a hotel and refurbished it, remodeled it about 2 years ago now, and it was called, and still is called, the Maya Hotel. JDV actually sold it not that long back, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago now. And anyways, the funny thing about it is I'm reading, your book, and I see the chapters mentioned. And while I was at Maya about a year ago, I'm talking to the managers, and I was like, you guys I'm looking at your profiles and whatnot, and you guys should be doing some different things. All you guys are doing, just like you said in your book, which I found really funny, after I read the chapter, was that they're doing all these deals and promotions and whatnot, and a couple interactions with their customers and whatnot. And I was like, what you guys should have done, or you guys should be doing, is take a camera and go around your hotel, because they have nice establishments, and you and I know that. And you guys should go around your hotel, go into the rooms, show the guests what they're gonna get, put it on your website, put it on your Facebook, all this kind of stuff. They ever listen to me? No, they didn't. And I think it was kind of funny because you kind of mentioned some of the mistakes that they were making, and then it was also funny, and not only that, but the good things, as you did mention, I can attest to that, because I started coming in as a regular there, and they were always very, very generous to us, and always were over the top with drinks, and offering this specific one was specializing in tequila, so they'd always give us like tequila to try and buy us rounds of drinks. And I'm talking like 10, 20 people at sometimes, and comp us food and that kind of stuff, because they knew that we're coming back, just like you talk about in the book. So it was funny because I'm talking to one of the managers that used to work there, and he was actually like their wine enthusiast, and his name was Edmundo. And I told Edmundo, and actually I bought him Crush It. I was like, you need to read this book. It's going to change your life. And he always talked about how passionate he was about just being himself and working for himself and getting to the places he wanted to be, and not living off of his parents or his family and whatnot. So I bought him the book because he was so passionate, and because he was kind of wine related. I was like, you need to read this. And I go, also what you need to do too is you guys, since I know you guys have a lot of money, the corporation or the company, you guys should actually get in contact with Gary and see if he'll come do some sort of wine presentation or whatnot. And I think at that time I might have heard that their owner, I don't know the owner of that specific hotel entity, or the owner of JDV period, had talked to Ted, and I knew that you were in cahoots with Ted, and I was like, you guys have a very common network. You guys should be able to pull that in some sort of way. But I just guess it never happened. So I thought it was really funny that I opened up your book, chapter 11, JDV, and I was like, I guess the funnier thing about it is actually that they actually had a social media position open up at their Hotel Angelino in LA, and actually applied for it just to see what would happen, and they actually wrote me back and said, in some sort of corporate manner that, that I didn't get the position, that it wasn't good for them as it was for me, or whatever it says, you know what I mean? But I think it's kind of funny. Maybe if I would have put, by the way, I know Gary Vaynerchuk, that they might have hired me, but who knows. But anyways, man, good stuff. I'm almost done with chapter 1. I already read chapter 11. It's really short, and that was, had my go-to chapter since the name of it. But gonna finish the book probably in a couple days, and I'll write you, or I'll give you another video review. And take care, man. Peace, and see you in LA soon.